Welcome to week 3 of Rooted. Hopefully by now, your group is starting to connect and getting to know one another. I'm really excited for your group this week as you'll talk about the topic of how God speaks to us.
Learning to listen to God's voice and learning how He speaks to us is one of the greatest practices in the Christian faith and one of the most important.
Prayer has two sides to it. One side is speaking to God, while the other side is learning to hear God's voice. And as we learn this week in the homework, God speaks to us in a number of ways. He speaks through creation, through people in our lives, and even through the supernatural.
The primary way God speaks to us is through the Bible. Romans 17:10 says, "Faith comes by hearing and hearing of the word of Christ." And our prayer for every person in your group is that they would fall in love with reading their Bibles. We believe that they will learn to hear God's voice in the words that they read, and that the Holy Spirit will speak directly to their hearts.
Be aware that for some in your group, the idea that God can speak to us is a new concept.
Be sensitive of what God may be doing in those moments. Point out that the way God chooses to speak to us is unique to who we are and who He has made us to be.
So as we encourage you every week, listen closely to the words that people are sharing and pay attention to what they're not saying, and watch how the Holy Spirit moves within your group.
Continue to write down notes and observations and preparations for your prophetic prayers in week 10.
Be sure to watch the prayer experience video for what to expect during that 3-hour time together. It is a resource for you, along with your facilitator guide.
Be sure everyone is clear on the time and the location that the prayer experience will be taking place. So may God bless you and lead you this week. We believe He's going to do amazing things.